السلام عليكم أعزائي. تحذير: هاي اللعبة ما تناسب أي شخص عمره تحت ال 18 سنة، لأنه فيها مشاهد عنف كتيرة وعنف كتير قوي، وفيها مشاهد تعري، فما بنصح إنه أي شخص عمره تحت ال 18 سنة يجي يفوت يتفرج عليها. فإذا أنت عمرك تحت 18 سنة رجاء اطلع من الفيديو ولا تتفرج عليه وشوف لك أي فيديو تاني موجود بالقناة. فحابب أشكركم وخلينا ننطلق. وإن شاء الله مشكلة اللعبة اللي هلا صارت أنا هلا اكتشفتها، وإن شاء الله ما تتكرر مرة تانية. حاولت أغطي اللي أقدر عليه، بس للأسف يعني إلا في شغلات هيك وهيك تطلع يعني. فأعتذر مرة أخرى وخلينا ننطلق على الفيديو. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته أعزائي، معكم فارس من قناة اف نايت جيمنج، ورجعنا لكم فيديو جديد ورجعنا بسلسلة جديدة ولعبة جديدة واللي هي الان ويك 2. طبعا أعزائي الان ويك الجزء الأول أنا طبعا ما لعبتها بالمرة، تعرفوني أنا وقصة ألعاب الرعب هاي كلياتها أصلا مو داخلة مشتي، بس سمعت عن اللعبة كتير. طبعا حضرت فيديوهات كتير عن الجزء الأول، ويعني سمعت عن القصة تبعها فعجبتني اللعبة وقلت خليني أجربها واشوف ايش الوضع تبعها. فراح نبلش ان شاء الله فيها، اذا عجبتنا وعجبنا الوضع ان شاء الله نكمل فيها. بس اعزائي الي رجاء قبل ما نبلش لا تنسوا تدعوا لاخواننا بفلسطين، الله يفرج عليهم يا رب ويرحم جميع الشهداء. طبعا اعزائي يعني انا وقفت الفتره كلها، قلت انه يعني لا النفسيه تساعد ولا الوضع يساعد، انه كان انه واحد مثلا ينزل يلعب عالم عم يصير معاه هيك، فيعني الله يعين العالم ويفرجها ان شاء الله على الجميع. فخلينا ننطلق. قبل ما نبلش لا تنسونا من لايك، لا تنسونا من اشتراك، ولا تنسونا من نشر، و let's get started. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. طبعا زي ريزيدنت ايفل، انا الشيء اللي شفته ريزيدنت ايفل كانت قصة، وهاي قصة تانية خالص، فالله يستر. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا رب. Shield a way to expose a source point. Destroying a source point deals devastating damage. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا رب، بس ما نعبط اول لعبة.
Back to the beginning. We
خلينا نوطي
all
الصوت.
come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope
أحسن هيك.
without ever knowing the full story.
طبعا كله الا الفجعات المفاجئة.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way.
اوكي.
This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted.
alright.
This story will eat us alive.
هدي اعصابك.
This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
يا ساتر من اولها. ايش في؟ شو هذا؟ يا ساتر. والله زي بداية خوف. ساعدوه. طب ساعدوه للزلمة المسكين هذا. ما في طريق ثاني؟ بس لا تعملون افلام هندية هلا ويطلع لي بقى وحش بنص اللعبة والقصص هاي. الله يوفقكم. انا تراني ماني حمل. قلبي خلقة الله خلقه. بنجلط مباشرة انا على فكرة، يعني مو ايش اسمه. وين رحت انا؟ ضيعت طريق على فكرة. والله ما اعرف وين ماشي انا. المهم ماشي بمكان ازاي ماني حابب اطلع اصلا على الشاشة. يقول لي يا لطيف ايش الله جبرني انا ابن حالي هالبلوى هاي. يفضح عينك. يا سلام عليك. يا اهلا وسهلا. لا بداية جدا مبشرة اعزائي. بداية جدا. انا بعرقت من هلا عرقت. بداية جدا مبشرة وعيني دمعت. والله يستر. طب ليش يعني والله الجرافيك تبعها رهيب اعزائي. مو طبيعي. بس خلص يكفي مرتين. خلص لعبتني مرتين. فهمنا الحيلة. ما في داعي ترجع تكررها مرتين ثلاثة كمان مرة. خلاص يكفي هيك. اظن هيك نحن حلوين وامورنا تمام. طبعا زي يلا خلص يكفي الدراما. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. مين هذا؟ ادي اصابك. طيب ليش؟ جيم سيف الحمد لله. وصلنا تسييفه. انجاز. سبرنت. ايه فك سبرنت عزيزي. احسن شيء بالعالم. عم اشغل اصواته يا. طبعا زي انا سمعت يعني قريت وتفرجت على العديد من الفيديوهات تحكي عن اللعبة. تمام. اعزائي اللعبة قصتها رهيبة. طيب ها شرطة. والله انتم مش كلكم شرطة خالص. ايش هدول؟ لابسين قرون هدول. ايوه العمى. يوه يوه. نايت. يوه. سحب قلبه يا. ليش هذول يعني طائفة دينية ده؟ يوه. أعزائي اللعبة لا تناسب الأطفال خالص خالص. يعني هم كاتبين زائد 18 لازم زائد 22 يعني. يا الله صدمني بسم بالله. طيب نحكي عن القصة شوي. هو القصة في انا حضرت فيديو يحكي عن القصة تبع الجزء الأول. حضرت فيديو يحكي عن القصة كلها يعني مو ألان ويك 2. القصة يعني فكرة اللعبة كلها. فحضرت فيديو يحكي عن القصة. القصة انه هو في كاتب اسمه ألان ويك وصار معاه قصة. راح كان كاتب كثير ناجح وبعدين راح على فقد الشغف تبعه او مثل اجته فترة مثل هيك تجي للكتاب انه هو مثلا ما بقى يقدر يكتب. خلص ما بقى الابداع تبعه راح. فراح على مكان بواشنطن هيك قرية ويصير فيها احداث كتير. فهن العالم كتير يستعملوها مشان يستعيدوا الشغف تبعهم بالكتابة ويستعيدوا الافكار والابداع تبعهم. فراح لعند دكتور نفساني وهي كانت مع مرته ومرته هي اللي راحت حجزت له موعد مع دكتور نفساني هيك. وهذا دكتور نفساني معروف انه هو زلمة هذا يساعد ايش اسمه يساعد الكتاب. فراحوا لهنيك وبعدين صار معهم احداث غريبه واحداث قصص شغله لها علاقه بالظلام وما ظلام والقصص هاي. المهم يعني الموضوع يطول يعني اعزائي. فهو هذا على اساس استكمال للقصه. بس انه يعني إن انا اللي شجعني قصه الجزء الاول كثير حلوه، فقلت والله خليني اجرب والعب الجزء الثاني. ختمنا جزء ريزيدنت ايفل اعزائي، فهي هاي شكلها اسوأ من ريزيدنت ايفل وافجع منها، ولكن يعني مو اذا كل فتره مثلا لعب لنا شي نص ساعه مثلا، خلينا نقول 3 4 ساعه ممكن يعني انه نحن نخلصها، ولو يعني طالت يعني المده.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
اها ما في اخبار مشجعه ليش؟ يا بسم الله.
Here we are, Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work.
يس.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
هاي سيارة شرطي. invitation دعوة. get the crime scene, find the deputies.
Memorizing.
map. أخذنا الماب. طيب.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene.
Okay.
He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
any witness.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton?
Okay.
But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
let's take a look.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
لا رحت كبست غير كبسة يعني.
Get into that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are
طب
currently...
خلص سكيب يلا خلينا نروح على الكرايم سين. let's
I
take
want
a
to see
look.
the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around
يلا.
the convenience store.
بسم
You
الله.
can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
meet deputy
Before we get to
Thornton.
the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
ايش صاير؟ كيس بورد ايش فيه؟
The mind place. My version of the mind palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the mind place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
alright.
The facts are on the board.
كيس بورد.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Okay. The case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. اوكي. هاي الكيس بورد زي مثل بالافلام استعملوها مشان انت تشوف تربط الاحداث مع بعضها وتشوف ايش صاير. تمام. goals. alright. تمام. اوكي. كيسز ما عندنا ولا كيس. في يعني احتمال يصير عندنا كيسز بعدين. deep gash in the chest. heart missing. murder method. side difference. murders bloating only nullity in bodies but not cause of death. chest trauma. exposure to the water post mortem. victims. all victims reported missing in 2010. no other commonalities. والله ما عرفت ما فهمت هاي commonalities ايش هي. تمام. تيد لين dentist. اوكي. large chest wound. هاي كمان. heart removed. قلب ما في. had bursting some from restaurant strapped orbital down. يا سلام. discovered in 2012. يا سلام. والله زي هاي وين هاي شغلة معلم. killer profile. هاي talk to someone. okay. chest trauma resembles animal butchery technique. يعني طريقة ذبح الحيوانات. اوكي. تمام. بس هاي عجبتني التقنية تبعكم انا. هاي هوم ميردر سايت. والله فيها. يلا اوكي خلاص مشي حال. يلا رجعني الى الان كل مرة اضغط راح يرجعني للكرايم لهذاك الكيس بورد. ارجع احط انا دليل هنيك.
Hey Casey, you putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
ايوه. لقيناه.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
يلا.
So,
فرجينا ذا نشوف.
FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real?
بس انا ما فهمت ان هدول مجموعة يعني دينية ولا مجموعة ايش لحتى
Let's just see this body.
راحوا قتلوه واخذوا منه قلبه والقصص هاي. يعني ايش السبب؟ investigate the crime scene. يا إلهي. يا الله. والله زي الأيام هاي كلها صاير كل ما زال أصعب تنزل فيديو على اليوتيوب. أقسم بالله. أنا شلون بدي أنزلك هلا هيك؟ راح أحاول قد ما فيني أعزائي أتجنب النظر إليهم.
Step 1. Examine the corpse.
Examine the corpse. Okay. هذا هو الحجي الميت.
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
اوكي. key image. gloves. تمام.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
ما في coincidence. Another body has been found in the woods near Bright Falls. هاي Bright Falls اللي كان أحكي لكم عليها. Perfect timing. Need to see if this is linked to the killings. We're here to investigate. Okay. When a key image is placed, it will prompt a new question. Okay. Objectives are viewable at the case board. Goals. Alright. تمام. Consistent with previous murder. مرتبط بالجريمة الماضية. هلا نروح نشوف.
Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
يا ساتر.
The killer left the heart right next to the body.
صحيح.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
تمام. راح نروح نحطهم هذول كلاتهم بالهذا. اها. تمام. اها.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps
صحيح
are
هذا
left
الكلام.
behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
The victim, the killers. The clouds has resolved the open question and unlocked deduction. As you advance the investigate, new question will be unlocked, updating your goals. Okay. All right. Murder watches previous cases. Matches previous cases, but interrupted may find some new leads this time. Okay.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table.
صحيح.
The victim died here.
ضحية مات هون.
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
That's right.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
Was it for a camera? أها. إذا إحساس المحقق.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
All right.
A creepy twig sculpture? Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Confused? Follow the steps. Wash your hands. Take the chicken out of the fridge. Take a nap. Right. طيب ممكن انت حالتك تكون مكان تاني يعني مثلا. اوكي. alright. طب هاي كلها علامات يعني. كل العلامات موجودة هون. دقيقة. ثواني خلينا افهم. wash your hands يعني بالحمام. take the chicken out of the fridge اللي على الباب. و take a nap يعني ايش اسمه اللي عند لا اصبر دقيقة اصبر. wash your hands. وين واحد wash your hands؟ في شي علامة هون؟ لا. طيب wash your hands هاي واحد. هاي المثلث اللي فوق مثلث لتحت. take a nap هاي يمين شمال. هاي آخر وحدة. فزي محقق كونان اشتغل. take a nap. لا take a nap كانت هنيك. ايش كانت wash your hands و out of the fridge. out of the fridge هاي. طيب هلا راح نحاول. طيب هاي take a nap نخلص منها. هاي بتذكرها انا يعني. وهاي فتح. الله عليك يا ابو فوارس. شوف شلون ابداع. don't take anything if you aren't one of the trees. انا اكيد راح اخذ everything يعني. تمام. نرجع للبورد. طيب victim killer.
Boot prints indicating multiple killers.
Okay.
Quite the party.
تمام. يلا. ما ضل شي ندرسه هون لا. طيب طب هذا طريق مسدود.
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation. Nice talking to you, too.
ايوه ما حدا رد علينا. alright.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in
اها
arms. Oh, and
طلع من الاف بي اي هذا اللي انقتل. اها
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
ايوه. They've been missing since 2010.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map.
اها
Ended up
صار فيه هذا مثل تبع الظلام تبع
but no
ألان
happy
ويك.
ending.
I think that's everything. For now,
Thank
at
you.
least.
Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
شوف اعزائي انا جاي محضر حالي منيح يعني ها. لا تفكروني انا يعني انه اسمه لان هذا كل شوي يطلع بوجهي وانا اريد اخلص منه. نرجع للوحة تبعنا. معانا معلومات. تمام هذا الزلمة فيكتيم تبعنا. انت هدي اصابك شوي. ايوه.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
شوفوا انا طبعا انا ليش رحت عملت خلصت اموري كلها وجبت الدلائل معي مشان ايش نحن فورا نحطها. يعني الحوصة اللي حصناها هاي كلها
Okay. They planned for the
كانت
murder
كلها
to happen
موجودة.
here.
They planned for the murder
Passing
to
the time
happen
with
here.
equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years.
ليش هو بالذات؟
Why here?
Why now؟ أسئلة جميلة جدا. Victim came from.
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use
Okay.
whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
تعال نشوف. Profiling. You can use profiling inside Saga's mind place to get inside the head of suspects and victims. Yeah. All right. Right for the murder.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence.
صحيح.
This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Ah. Okay, هو كان كونتينر لشيء.
He's been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark.
It's dark.
He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
ايوه. تمام. نرجع للكيس بورد.
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He
تمام.
You are not.
This mug always cheers me up.
not the worst mom. اوكي لكان احنا هلا نروح نشوف الليك. check the lake شو.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
Okay.
Casey.
Where is...
Let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This is
يلا lead the way.
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
أحسن شي تسوي بحياتك. استعجل بس مشان الوقت لا تروح تفصل علينا الكاميرا.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety.
Okay.
They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me.
Oh.
What was the
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense. I didn't know.
There's a piece of paper on the ground. A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Okay.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
ما أتوقع ذلك.
For us.
It's for us. Oh.
The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
Reading
the
the
words.
words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept,
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
اوه. هذا الالي كاتبه تبع ألان ويك اللي بالجزء الأول.
Someone's been watching us.
Playing
Not the last.
game with us.
يا
You're
الله.
right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page.
بالرغم من انها لعبة رعب عجبتني. للأمانة. حلوة.
I should profile Nightingale about this page.
تعال خلنا نروح نعمل لك بروفايلنج تتدلل. عجبني الوضع كتير أنا صراحة.
I think
Victim
he
came
came
from.
the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. That way it suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page.
This page. اوكي. نروح نعمل لك كام بروفايلنج لنايتنجيل. The
We
page.
found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
اوكي. كان في شي جوات نايتنجيل
Found all I can
كان
here.
متخبي.
Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
to get body back to the town for examination. لازم ارجع الجثة على هذا مشان
Casey,
الفحص.
I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like
Okay.
a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let
Okay.
it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
Right. Me too.
You made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
صحيح.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
ASAP
Carter
as
won't
soon
be
as
back in town
possible.
For another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Shortcut key.
Thanks.
ممتاز. Take the car back.
Let's get the car, drive to
Bright
Bright
Falls.
Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Shortcut.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being
لازم.
mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
يلا راح تجي
Can't fit the
الفرصة
clues
وأفتشك.
all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
جوز انه كانوا الجماعة بيدوروا على شيء وما لقوا الشيء اللي مكتوب جواته. طيب اليسار. صح انا ماشي ولا غلط؟ صح ماشي. ايه وصلنا على السيارة.
Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
alright. احنا وين سيارتنا يعني؟ اوكي. رايت فولس. حلو والله عجبني الوضع.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
والله شكلك لازم تخافي تكوني بهالميستري.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
بس اللعبة بشكل عام أعزائي والله حلوة. حلوة. أنا خايف بس مبسوط.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Hey there.
برايت فولز واشنطن.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie? Don't know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much. Never enough coffee.
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my... I mean, our float will be the belle of the ball at this year's Beer Fest.
alright انا وين لازم اروح اصلا؟
Let me guess.
interview the witness at the dinner. وينو dinner؟
Nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's
Huh.
Washington's finest.
هون.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Brinker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
اكيد.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
بعد لي شوي.
Can't believe that happened.
هذول الاثنين.
Still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So
Okay.
are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Why were you at صحيح.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details.
Alan Wake.
Perfectly legal.
It's okay.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
Lama. Why do you think it was a
What
cult?
makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found it. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
أيوة. The Bookers.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder.
Okay.
They were telling the truth.
تمام بس في شيء عم يخبوه.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree bag, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
أيوة. وهي ما عم ترضى تخبرنا فيه. طيب تعال. انت امورك لسه واقفة خلاص. I think
I
you
need
found
the necklace
something.
Tammy found. It's evidence. So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
صحيح. لا
I
إلهي.
told you not to keep that thing to me.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any
هلا والله.
questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear friends.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe.
أيوة.
I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
العمى.
If you say so.
أسهروا فضولي والله.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
هاي كمان دقيقة. لا ثواني. Let's go.
I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Cult of the tree.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
عم يصير معاه مثل ألان ويك كأنه.
From the diner.
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all
أنا
very
أعزائي للأمانة دراوند ما أعرف إيش يعني
Saying the weirdest thing possible.
ولا بحياتي سمعت فيها. بس راح أحاول أترجمها وأشوف إيش معناتها دراوند.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
غرقت.
All prepped.
I'd
أيوة.
like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
ماب برايت فولس ماب.
The Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
دراوند العمل يكون يصير فيها يروح يصير فيها مثل ألان
We
ويك
appreciate
وتروح
the
تغرق
support,
مرته.
Sheriff.
قصة وأفلام.
How are you?
Hi, how are you?
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
أيوة.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
طبعا ما نقدر نمشي بمسار واحد يعني؟
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient.
يا إلهي.
I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me?
طيب.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem.
هي وضع الجثة مو طبيعي.
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
كاتبين على قلبه؟ دقيقة. طيب. ماشي الحال.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers.
Okay.
Not a lone serial killer.
صحيح.
The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Me too. تمام.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
الله يعينه للزلمة. تخردق. شو ما بده يتيل يو اصلا. ما بده يتيل يو كل شيء. كاتبين على قلبه للزلمة مشوهينه. Cause of death.
Okay. Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
ممكن. Sheriff Station map. Okay. Goals. 2 gold. تمام. خلينا نرجع لكان التشست نعمل له اكزامين. والله يا اعزائي للامانه يا الله
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
ايوه يا سلام.
No, wait.
يا ساتر.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
يا ستار. يا نهار اسود مهبب. يا نهار اسود ومهبب. طب انا ليش ما كان لازم اخذها فريش هاي انا. هذه الصدمة هاي اتس دارك.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
يا ساتر. جاء. خلاص عاد تعبتنا يا زلمة. shit.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Try to stay in the light to avoid being detected by enemies. يا سلام عليك يا شيخ.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Save heavens will restore some of your health. If you leave our attack from a save haven while in combat, it will become temporarily unavailable. Show us save heavens.
Go.
Go لوين؟ عشت. He vanished. هو اختفى. العمالة راح يطلع. End of chapter. الحمد لله. الحمد لله قلبي راح. خلص. لا استنى اصبر شوي. بدي اصابك حجي. خلينا نختم. خلاص اعزائي انا ما ضل فيني حيل خالص. استنفذت كل طاقاتي. I can my way back home. استنفذت كل طاقاتي خلاص يكفي هلا نكمل ان شاء الله في وقت اخر. سو اعزائي فلهون يكون وصلنا لنهاية الفيديو لليوم. اتمنى يكون الفيديو عجبكم. طبعا اعزائي والله للامانه اللعبه جدا رهيبه. قصه انه هن مقسمينها شابترات والفكره بشكل عام يعني كونسبت اللعبه جدا رهيب جدا رهيب. يعني انا الصراحه كنت حاط ببالي شيء وهذا اللي صار شيء ثاني خالص. يعني اللعبة جدا رهيبة. فإذا حابين سلسلة حابين نكمل فيها لا تنسوا تتركون رأيكم بالتعليقات. وأكيد أعزائي ما تنسوا تترحموا على أخواننا وتدعوا لهم إن شاء الله بالفرج والنصر القريب إن شاء الله. فكان معكم فارس FA Night Gaming. تحياتي لكم وين ما كنتوا وسلام.